See you, viewer. Today is still the 6th day in Hawaii, January 10th, 2014. And I just finished recording the video for the 5th day. And I already did the introduction, so I'll just start talking about today. We woke up and then we went to hula lesson, I guess. It was at this woman's house who the professors have known for 17 years, I think. She talked about what all the different clothes and stuff the traditional hula dancers wear. She talked about all that stuff and what it's made of, how they make it, and what the importance of it is. One interesting thing was she said that the grass skirts really aren't grass. They're made of grass. It's a kind of bark from how tree. It's just really thin strips of that bark, and they use that for a bunch of different things the hula dancers wear. They can make it into a rope and just do pretty much anything with it. She also talked about how they make different instruments like drums and stuff for the hula dances. They're made of gourds, which are cut out and hollowed and glued together with some natural glue, but I forget the name of all that stuff right now, so she also talked about her time as a hula dancer and just how much she liked it and how important it was to her. And also some stories about Hawaiian gods and goddesses, mainly Pele, and how hula relates to the Hawaiian mythology. I don't remember a lot of it now. And after she talked for some time, she tried to teach us some hula, which resulted in lots of nervous laughter from all the students when we tried to do it. I guess it was pretty fun and interesting because the woman would also do some Hawaiian chants while we were doing the hula to make it really like a real dance, kind of, I guess. So that was fun to do, I guess. And then after that we went to Volcano State Park. I think that's what it's called. Whatever the state park is with all the volcanoes around here. We went there, and as soon as we got there, we ate lunch at this restaurant that had an overlook of some crater I don't remember the name of, but it was really huge, and in the middle there was this deeper part of it which was steaming, and it was just breathtaking, I guess, because it was so massive, and there was steam everywhere, and there were massive cliffs too around the edge of the crater. After lunch, we went to more of the sightseeing places around the crater. They were more of the same stuff, except for... Actually, they weren't really the same. The first other stop we went to was or had a bunch of steam vents around it that you could go up next to and just be bathed in steam, which is really hot. And it also smelled pretty bad because of all the sulfur compounds in the steam gas stuff. So one of the stops had that steam stuff and also a good view of the crater. Then one of the other stops had, or it was closer to the middle of the crater that was steaming. It had a small museum about like how volcanoes form and what lava does as it cools and different kinds of lava. And after that museum stop thing, we drove along this road for a really long time. I think it was like 25 miles. It was just a road that was built on a bunch of different lava flows that have happened in the past. So we got to see a bunch of hardened lava flows. And it was really cool because all the rocks were really black and it just looked like the lava plowed down everything it flowed over. So it really gave it a sense of power and yeah. And then at the end of the road, it ended near the shoreline, near some cliffs that were made by the lava flows that were about 60 feet off. I think it was 60 feet. 60 feet off the water line. Yeah. You'll understand what that is. Water line. So there are these cliffs, and while we were there, it was incredibly windy, and there were some really huge waves that were crashing on the cliffs, and every once in a while a wave would crash against the wall and just spray water up and splash people. That was funny. And while we were at that end of the road, I got a chance to look at all the lava rocks that were around, and it was I want to find some other word other than interesting, because I've said that a lot, but it was interesting because all the rocks were really black or red, and they're really dark color, and also they had lots of air bubbles, so they were really light compared to any other rocks I've held. Seems like those rocks are really unique to Hawaii. And while I've been here, it seems like all the rocks here are igneous rocks, meaning they're from golden lava instead of sedimentary or metamorphic rocks, which are other kinds of rocks. I'm not going to talk about them because I'm trying to make this short again. So after we went to Volcano State Park, we came back to the hotel, and then we jumped off this tower kind of thing that's over there in the water, but you can't see it. Never mind. It's like 15 or 20 feet high, and everyone was just jumping in the water, doing tricks and having fun. And then we went to dinner, and then we went back and watched a movie, and then that's all that happened today. And yeah. Also, the internet here is pretty terrible. I can't find free Wi-Fi, so I'm just gonna have to upload this on mobile internet, and I don't know how long that would take or if it would even work. So if you are seeing this, then that's a good sign that I'm able to do uploads. So again, I'll try to do daily stuff, but then stuff might come up where I won't do them, like being incredibly tired and passing out on the bed. Or maybe it's something to do with the internet. But anyway, that's all I have to say. So, goodbye.